going to be talking about how plants adapt to survive wind. So hopefully, some plants do better than me. So with my umbrella, we see that we have a very stiff handle and there's nothing holding it to the ground. So anytime the wind blows, my umbrella just takes off. And its top is just solid. There's a solid top on top, so when the wind blows, it catches every bit of that wind and will take it off. Just like this. So if my umbrella was a tree, it had a solid top and a very stiff middle and no roots. So if it was a tree, it would have knocked it right over. So we're going to look at what it would be like if this umbrella was a little more like a tree. So, since my umbrella is already broken, disclaimer, do not cut up your parents' umbrellas for this experiment. I'm doing it for you. So to make this a little more like a tree, trees have leaves. So when the air blows, it's able to go through the tops of the trees. So to do this, I'm going to cut our umbrella just a little bit. So, now that I've cut up my umbrella, the top's a little bit more like a tree. It has leaves that can move so that whenever wind blows, the leaves will move along with it without pushing it all the way back by catching all of that air. So now that we have it cut, if the wind blows, it moves a little better. Now what else could we change about our umbrella tree? We have its leaves, but with a tree, when the wind blows, the stem would move. So if we were able to make this so it was bendy, maybe like a pipe cleaner or maybe a bendy straw, it would bend a little whenever the wind blows. So you would move like this. Now there's one thing left about a tree that we could add to our umbrella. A tree has roots. So to do this, I would have to step on the bottom of my umbrella and it would hold it still when the wind blows. So I'm holding on to the top because obviously I can't bury my umbrella in the yard. But if this was a real tree, it would have roots that would go down into the ground and hold it still, so whenever the wind blows, it would have something to hold on to. So if the wind were to blow one more time, our tree would be A-okay. So that was so much fun learning about how we could change our umbrella to make it into a tree. So just to review, we took our top and we cut it up to make it resemble more like leaves so that air could pass through easily. If we were able to, we could change our middle to make it more bendy so that when the wind blew, the tree could bend instead of break. And if we were able to give our umbrella roots, we could bury it deep down in the ground to make sure when the wind blew, it had something to hang on to whenever that wind blew. So what I need you all to do is I have a worksheet in Google Classroom, and you're just going to answer a few questions for me about this video and everything you learned from it. Feel free to watch the video as much as you want, and I can't wait to see your answers.